We're on the air, and so when you look at that, that would be an entry right there, boomf. But it's 7:52. A little bit too early for me. So a little bit of movement on a Monday morning. It's good to see. How you doing? DAX Dynamix. We're trading the DAX. I'm using a dummy model because I'm trying to find my way through with some of the things I've been working on for a while now, because a lot of them have been duff, or I have, and it's probably it's me mainly. I've been duff. But the great thing about here's this little experiment that I've started here on Twitch is the fact that I sit down every morning at the same time and I trade for the same period, and eventually there's a bit of a discipline with that, because I don't want to let you down. I really don't want to let you down. I want this to be but as you can see, there's a bit of move. Might have hit a bottom there at that 25 point rule. It's like the 50 and the 100. It's moved 40. What's the low point? 58. Okay. Go from there, and then it's more like 46. Up it comes. Big rejection of that price. Can I trade it on the 2 minute? Yeah. On the 1 minute, what are we getting? The second big candle. As I said, probably I think it was the last stream. I find the 1 minute. It's great to have. You get plenty of entries. It's just that not all of them are very good. You've probably got to play a little bit more fast and loose with it. And I want to play a better defense. Let me put it that way. Anyway, a lot of red. We're getting a blue. Long way to go with this one. So we'll just hang in there. How you all doing? How are y'all doing? I'm trying to find my panel. I get lost sometimes with all the stuff on here. Analytics and community, content, settings, alerts. I haven't even got them set up properly. I don't know what I'm doing as far as that's concerned. It's all very new to me. Viewer rewards. I'm just having a look at all this stuff on my page. I'm just going to click through a few things while this bar gets done. About 30 seconds on it. Okay. What I'm looking for in my panels. Edit stream info, clip that, raid channel, start watch party. What's this one? Nothing. I'm supposed to have sound, I can't see any. Anyway. Is that what I'm here for? I ask you, this is a pretty big count. Look, if we focus on the trading for a second, what we can see here is, okay, 8. It's not the biggest move in the world, is it? I suppose I better put a sell in here. I'm just going for a straight sell stop on that. It's got a long way to come down. I don't want to see myself, Christ. Things are bad enough. Concentrate. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Are we going to get in? I have a feeling I'm a bit too high on that. Oh, here we go. I see. Yeah, there we are. Let's see. So, this is the type of
you are watching a master at work.
If only it were true. Order filled. There we go. Now, going by the rules, plenty of that. And it did go above the previous high. But, I'll see. Is it going to do that to us? Is it going to do the old trick of just tapping us in and then going back the other way? My least favourite thing in trading is when it does that. But no. Bit of hope here. I'm not very confident about this trade, I've got to admit. Nevertheless, it has rejected that top. We are 5 minutes in, so I can go with it. Be great if I could see very, very handily on the P&L how many pips I've gone forward. Points. Right. So we are getting a substantial move, but hey kids, what do you say? Thanks, kids. Aren't you great? So you can have fun with those sounds if you want to. You can say hi if you want to. You know, you can say you didn't. What a great job I'm doing. More coffee. If it is to pop back, let's go on the. If it is to pop, can't thank you. 70 point. I'd say about 71.7. That ain't looking too good to me, but we can reduce the potential losses. Still a minute to go though. Best part of. So I'm not going to rush it. Nevertheless, let's get the arrow. Let's get ready. Could be wrong though. It could easily just go smashing on through. I'm not betting on it smashing on through. I'm betting on making sure that I can play a strong defence and get what I can out of the market. Could be wrong though. There is volume. Okay, I think this is a decent time to move it down. 71.7. There we go. Move that one down a bit early because it's at the right end. If it was to move back quickly from that position, I would want to have a reduction in my loss. And we have reduced it by 4.5. And if it keeps on going like this, reduce it by even more to almost, probably about break even. See, I'm not holding back. I've got to make sure that I don't cherry pick. That's my big weakness. So it'll be 70, 68.5. So we're probably going to be just behind break even if we move it down on this one. So far so good, but it's come down to that low and not quite met it, so it's not over yet. Still a minute to go. We'll see what it does. Maybe I should have just taken take a quick profit on that. Be done with it. Is it more than 1 to 1? Not quite. So I'm reluctant to do that. If it comes back from now, I'm actually going to move it to break even. I don't want to piss about. Just a pip above. If it comes all the way back from there, I think the trade's over. Gone below, and we can't make any serious loss on this unless it does something very spectacular, which is rare, thank God. So it won't destroy our dummy account. If this starts to pick up, we'll start going with some little bits of cash on my real account, let's put it that way, with real money, and build from there. and become a very wealthy person on the back of this, which would be nice. It would be nice. We've got a lower low. We did get a lower low and a higher high on the previous move. Well, not quite. We did get the lower low, so I think it's okay to take this trade. And in the end, we've got our break even. So there's enough in the market, unlike a lot of last week where there was just no juice, and we were screwed a lot of the time. Anyway, let's see how we go. Seems to be thinking that low was enough, so I think the break even was a good move. We're a pip, 1 point. Saying pips, I'll go with pips. It's saying we're a pip above, even though we're on the DAX, so it's not pips. It's a point. Well, price is holding up pretty well down there. Expect a little bit of, at least some movement when you get to a low. Should I take profit just because it's hit a low? No, that's not the system. It's holding down there. So I'd say the bears are doing pretty well. Not the top end of the movement, that's for sure. But this, you can always make some money out of any area of the movement. If you're willing to take what the market's willing to give you. At the moment, it's not that much, but we're going to have to move it down. Oh, how silly of me. I've not been paying attention to that. Let's go. 64, let's go 65.4-ish. There we go. Nailed it. So at least 2.7. Woo! Losing a bit of juice, the market. Well, at least it's in our favour. At least it's at the right end of the trade. It's not too bad. Hope you enjoy yourselves. Have a yay. Huh?
Kiss my face.
Oh yeah, right on. That'll keep me entertained. To go into a long monologue about snakes on a plane on Friday. Getting a little one here, a little bit of a mini pushback, which could see a reversal, but we'll see. Let's get back to the point here. How close are we to? Come on. 62. It's coming back on it. I don't think I'll be able to move it quickly enough. If it reverses back on itself, it's already at the top end of its mark, so I have to be ready for a. Oh, hello. Yep. Little drop. 62, 63.1. So not a huge move here. It's close enough to the end of the where I would want to be getting out. Continues, but it continues. Back at the low. Is that 1-on-1? Must be close. But we're definitely coming up with 5, so it's over 0.5% of the account if we were trading percentage. We're not on the dummy account, but this would be we're thinking in terms of risking 1 if we take the full 8 pip / point risk. And of course, if it's at 5, we've got 5/8 of a percent. Just do that, 5/8. Yeah, promising little trade if it continues in this manner. Admittedly, a lot of energy leaving it, but it's popping back up. And that said, it could easily just take it out after that. important thing is not to get too uptight about when the market wobbles and does what it does. It does what it does. Don't take it personally. It doesn't know you. It's not even it's not human. There are humans involved, but it's got nothing to do with any personal relationship you might have or not have. I'm guesstimating that. But it's a good move. Where have I got my take profit on this? Come on. Oh, it's over here. You can't see it. It's on 40. Okay, I'm just going to shift it to 24. I'm in the mood for that today. Here we go. So there you can see it appearing on the screen. There's our take profit. And about halfway. Let's have a look. It's most so far. It's been only 9. A fair way to go. Oh no, looking at the wrong thing. There's our entry. I was going from the stop loss. How silly of me. So it's been okay, 2 to 1. Is it going to take us out? Are you? How cruel. Really, it's going to be a little inside candle. So a bit of take profit action going on, I imagine. Pushing the price back up. A few buy orders coming in. Not unsurprisingly. But down it comes again. Right, I need to move it down just slightly. My profit's now about 8.1. Looking like a good trade. And I tell you what, if we hit the target, we hit the target, and I wave bye-bye, and it's a little short stream, no problem, because it's about the discipline. And we're damn close at the moment. Let's double check on that. How close are we? 4.9. That's pretty good. At this point, I get very aggressive with the stop loss. So we're guaranteed 1.5. Perhaps that's too aggressive. We'll see. Minute to go on this one. Got a bad feeling about this. But it's pushing down. How many pips away are we? Pips. 4. 4. 3.5. Looking good. Part of me's tempted to take it. Let it flow, dude. I say to myself, it's a wonderful world. It's a good move for the stop loss, actually. I'm quite happy with that. Pop up again. Just what I didn't want to see. I wanted a little pop down and just take it. You little bastards. Pop. There we go. Come on. Oh, it's going to do it, isn't it? We'll see. Hold your nerve. It's got to hold your nerve. And it does what it does. When it's this close, you think, come on. Let's just get the bloody target. Wasn't expecting it. First trade, but you go with it, don't you? It had the energy behind it. And we're nearly halfway through this bar too. We'll have a quick look at the level there. 70, okay, 52.3, so we're looking at 53.4. If it doesn't pop up from here. Which it might well do. It has done. So a few take profits coming in, I'd say. Maybe even a few buy orders at this point. Yeah, it's 7.50. That's the... No, it's taken us... Well, that's 1.5. Maybe it was too low there. Oh! Don't know. Too low, slightly too low. You're always going to... I was going to worry about that one. Anyway, we got 1.5. I'd probably want to reset from this point, as it edges. It's over the 70, under the 30. Because we've got a good strong move. Got a 3 there. Could easily have taken that if it had been at 8 o'clock. And of course there, got a maximum of 20. So close, but so far. I mean, we got out reasonably well. In the end, it was just fine. Good start, though. Good start. Almost the perfect start. Just a little bit more. But nevertheless, we've taken a good run out of the market. What do I say, kids? What do you say? Hey, what do you say about that trade? Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Thank you. It's all happening. Big move upwards. Not a million miles from the entry, so it's a retracement on the entry of almost, say, 80% plus. Oh, and adults, what do you think? What do you think of the trade? Would I consider this a reset? We'll see how we go. I've gone all quiet, haven't I? Not a lot happened. I just got absorbed There, that's what I look like when I get absorbed.
Kiss my face.
Ah, yeah, well, indeed. If you do that, then you wake me right up. What else have I got? Got fail. What's fail? Don't remember. But I didn't today, did I? Huh? 1.5. And I'm wearing my denture just for you kids. What else have we got? Follow it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a nice sound. I quite like that. It's going through the sounds as they play through. Yeah, if we were to get a move off this, I would consider that a reset. What's we got here? I think this is nice. This is just cat purring. That's what I get every morning. One of my cats will do that to me. I've got two, brother and sister. Glad we took that one. I'll be thinking, it's too early. No. 1, 2, 3, 4 red, 1 blue, in, profit. So I did it. I didn't cherry pick.
It's always more fun to share with everyone.
I'm sharing it with you. So you've got lots of sounds for you. It's all there. You can just go there. It's great. What's Looney? Well,
we're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony.
Bit of Warner Brothers for you. Price narrowing. So like, thinning out. Nice big thick. What's fire? What one that says fire? What is it?
Fire!
Pretty self-explanatory. What else we got here? Is that it? Yippee Bug Lethal Company. This one was good, I think. That would be. I think that's my choice when a trade goes right. I want to play that again. I like it. I do like that one. Yippee Bug Lethal Company. Yeah. Oh, I should use that in my Football Manager one, shouldn't I? It's very good. Let's follow Titanic. I think I got into trouble for this last time. But, no. It's all right. Yeah. Sounds good. The sounds are good. Oh, dear. Okay, it's a bit of red. Let's see if there's any momentum to this. I'm not seeing a reversal signal yet. this does look like a continuation, though, for me. 1, 2, 3. That being a smaller one, I could have taken it. But being an inside, I don't rule it out. A third inside bar is possible, but and the potential losses already diminished. But I'm not taking that, and I'm glad I didn't take it. Because look, it's not looking too promising as far as I'm concerned. Got a nice strong movement off the first entry here. We're up. Never really in doubt that we'd make some kind of profit. This, on the other hand, I am not quite so sure. I'm not sure at all. Here, far, however you are. This one's also good. If I get a break even.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Bit of Willy Wonka. Great Gene Wilder. What a dude. What a dude. Now it's looking like a good entry, isn't it? Now you'd be thinking, why not get in? Well, it could have done. It's not looking like an entry to me. That's 3. I don't like to come in on a 3. See, nice 3. Blue. I'd be okay with it being that move. It's just a reset. Just treat it as a reset. Returning to the average, then in. Fortunately, they've been just break even in the end. That's sad. Had a 13 move, so I would have been moving to break even on the 13. And there we got a move of just about 20. About 20. Came back and we got a 12, which is 1.5% return. You don't get that in your bank accounts, do you? Don't risk everything on a single trade. Risk 1% on a single trade. Some people risk 2. Don't do that. Don't do that. It isn't wise. It's not a wise thing to do. What else we got here?
Hvorfor må jeg ikke forbides hår? Hvorfor skal jeg altid klippes små? Som det hår de ejer, de må også drikke bajer. Der skal noget du ikke forstår.
Swedish, I believe. Could be Norwegian, I don't know. I'm no expert. I don't speak either language. Sounds Swedish. It sounds to my ears. It sounded Swedish. So it looks like we're in range territory, kids. Bit of red, bit of blue, alternating. No clarity. Heading towards that 50 on the RSI with a bit of nothing. Is that an entry? No, it isn't. Does it mean you could make money on it? Of course it does. Of course you can make money on it. It's not an entry for me, though. Second bounce off the 20. Should be taking it. Well, I could do. You're right, I could. We'd be up. But the entry's quite low. The entry's below where we got out last time, but that shouldn't be a consideration, should it? Is that a proper reset? I think not. Nevertheless, is it a good move down? Yeah, it's a good move down. If, see, I've done the what's it routine. I say, okay, no, we wait, then I'd be down to, back where I was before. Question of what but at the moment I've already taken 1.5 out of the market. There we go. Sitting that bottom. Coming back up a bit. Everyone having a good time? Yeah. Been up since 5 in the morning, about 26 past 5. So I'm a little bit on the tired side. Wasn't the kitty cats that woke me up, as they quite often do. Might have not been deprived of my electronics during my sleep. Usually have something on. Not last night. I was very good. I switched everything off. Went to bed. Went to sleep. Was in bed already. What did we watch on the telly last night? Oh, Boris Johnson thing on Channel 4 Plus, whatever it's called. Plus 4. Seemed like a nice kid. What happened? Quite traumatic, actually. I won't go into it here too much, but it seemed quite traumatic. Then you get sent to public school, and then you end up with that. Very sad for the kid. The little Boris that you see with his little blonde hair and a cute little kid. Well, it looks like it's going to pop out. We've got a double bottom there. You could possibly look at that double. Little bit below and a lot higher as a reversal signal. I'll be looking to be thinking that's entirely possible, but it could easily just end up ranging. That's why I don't go for the reversals, because it can just be a false dawn. Better to see the movement than get the entry. Bit of movement there, a little bit there. Unfortunately, you get taken out. Unless you want to just hold to the original to get a bit of movement. And you would have got a nice big fat move there. Big spread on that. So that keeps me out. Holding out a little bit, still in the trade if you'd taken it. I'm saying no. Oh, break even is probably justified, I suppose. Even just a little bit below it, just if you wanted to make the trade more. If you're prepared to take a minor loss, it's fine. 0.25% thereabouts. 0.25%. Around 2 points. Coming to the end of this one. Strongish finish. Bear in mind, these are Haikanashi. And Haikanashi just means steady pace, steady average pace. Roughly in Japanese. And it's a good way of judging a trade. If I get 4 red in a row, then a blue, and then I get the hit on the bottom of the blue, that's the entry. It comes off the top of the hike and asks you around, so that one you'd make a minor loss. Unless you decided, no, I'll just hold on for a couple more, see how we do. Oh, we're doing that for a small loss. Bad luck. Market can do that sometimes. There's no point crying over it. That would have taken you out, I think. Yep, that's it. That would be a very minor break-even loss. Not a loss to fret over. That's why I didn't take the trade. But we have got 4 reds. See what happens after this. Because is that a reset? Well, possibly. Possibly. Jet propelled. What do you say, kids? Got to do your best to keep these things interesting. Okay, we've got a blue at this stage, but a long way to go. The entire move is 56. So we could be in reversal territory. We're just simply recalibrating, reloading until we go again. Hard to say. The volume isn't what it was about 42 minutes ago. Strongish opening, that's what got us 1.5, almost got us to the 3% mark. Darn it. Wasn't close enough for me to really push down on the stop loss, but to make sure that we got something a little bit more than 1.5 to 1. If I'd gone 2 to 1, I would have got it. Then we'd be looking at a 1 to 1 on a trade like that. Pretty much get it, don't you? Didn't get too much slippage, you'd be fine. Otherwise, slippage is a factor. It's one of those things. I'm very reluctant to put an order in on this. Something's up. We've got a big long 0. Okay. That upward movement is not a positive to me. I'm leaning reversal because that actually did go lower and that is higher. I don't want to get in the first impulse, which could be lead to a loss. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just goes, you get one of those V moves down, then right back up. They're rare enough that I'd probably avoid it. Okay, we're above that high there. If we get above that, and I'd say, or at least in reset territory, and possibly in reversal territory. Bit of a gap there, of course. Currently about 21. I think it was bigger on Friday. this is a half decent market to trade in, I'd say. I'd say our judgment's getting a little bit better here. An avoidance of the 1 minute, I think, is crucial. I think it's just it's even on this. I don't think we take it. We don't get an entry there. Maybe take the inside, but get nothing. That would be an entry, and you'd get 3. You'd possibly treat that as an entry. Treat that, get nothing. Nada. Take an inside there. Nice. But no, I don't like the look of that 1 minute. I'm getting used to the 2. I think it's a little bit more solid. Stay in the trade. More chance of hitting your target without being jolted out. Which happens is you just get those movements, people taking profit. A few buyers coming in at some point. Get another blue. Starting to look a bit rangy, I'll have to say. It's more rangy than reversal. I am wearing a robe, by the way. Because it's morning time where I am. Why not trade in a robe? Why not do it? It's warm. Feels good. Hope we get another decent entry. 4, 3. Looks like we're going to get a 3 on this, which is good because it'll keep me out. Play sound, go, okay, what sound would you like? What sound would you like? I haven't played this one too often. But this affirmation...
You are watching a master at work.
That's the intention. It's good intention. Don't knock it. That's closed. That's 3 blue. We're not taking a short. But are we going to take a long at some point? Well, now if you'd gone long on this and thinking, you know what, RSI, I think you could be right onto something here. You know, you're pretty much on break even already. See how it deals with this former lower low. It goes past that. So using the RSI to come in, I think it's a really good signal. And you had a bit of time as well. It's gone a little bit lower, just a tad, just a smidge. But as you can see there, it's no. So you can easily get in there. We're up 10. Tell you what, that would be the day almost. Just another couple. 1.5. Let's move it up there. 0.25%. 0.5%? 0.5%. That'd be 2 to 1. You would have got already today. And that would take you out. Woo! Duly noted. Pay attention to this little RSI moves. Pay attention to them. Know the cherry picking on that See how that one didn't work out? That one almost did. But this time of day, give it a whirl. If you come in there, where are you? Oh, come on. Comfortably. And if you wanted to just push it, you could. If this was your first trade, it shouldn't have been. Because that should be. There's your 12. 13, 12-ish. Nice. Okay. Now, understandable why I wouldn't have taken that trade. But at the same time, it's a pretty, you get a double bottom. That's a good bet. That's a good bet. It's moved 20. So if you've taken the early one, you only need 1.5 from the next one. Oh, man. It's great when that pays off, isn't it? Another minute to go on it. If this was the first one, I was seeing that was the previous, I'd be inclined to take a profit on it. Even though I'm only a little bit short. Just because it's near the high. But then again, you know, go for it. Press it. If it's 4 away, you could always move your stop loss to 16. Guaranteed to, oh, this is a beautiful move, isn't it? Wow. 23. Just touching the 20, which is going to, sorry, the 200, which is going to provide a bit of a barrier psychologically. A lot of people will be looking at that 200 and saying, well, that's resistance, or I'm going to put a sell order, limit order around here. It's going well though. Yep, okay, duly noted. Be a bit more positive. It's a terrific move. It's hit the bottom earlier. Here, it's a signal that we're probably not going to go too much further. It does, and then we get a reversal here on that. There's several reversals, but you have to watch it. But we don't really get a double bottom till here, so we've got a double bottom in price plus. So really looking for a double bottom in price. Here would have been an okay buy. I think that's okay. When you hit a reversal like that, you could always say, you know what, we're going to go for a reversal, see where it takes us. And you would have got the best part of, you know, a 1-to-1. Fine. Then it comes back down. It's reacting against the 50. If you already had that 1-to-1, of course, you're only looking for a 2-to-1 here, you'll get it. And here's a huge move. I think I'm almost done. I'm going to need a break in a tick. It's just before 9 o'clock. Look for those double bottoms, huh? Sit the low there, and then a nice RSI move. Not going lower. Pops up above on the 2. Yeah, it's a good move. It's a good move. And then you get a reset. You've taken out just under 1, you got 6 there. A shame about that one, 6 on that. 18 there, done. Done, 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 done. I don't need to do more than that. That's all I want. And if you're taking this and just gone for a 40, well, you've got a 4-to-1 already. God almighty, excuse me. Up it goes. It's going to climb all the way back up to our top there. It's also around the 50 there, and it's going to go back to, it's heading back for that 18,000. So that's a good signal. Double bottom. If you're taking that, you lose. You take that, you win. Big time. You got our little mini win here, 1.5. You had a little mini win there. Loss. Entry there. Not quite a 1-to-1. Break even. 1.5. Or if you had a little bit of a prior profit there, that would be a loss. That would be no no trade. But that lovely double bottom. Slightly lower. Quite a bit higher, yeah. And we're at the end of a long run. So really only just 1, 2 impulses. There's a third, fourth. Even that's your fourth, that's a fifth. So it's pretty much run out of puff. So your next move is a big long one, and you're on 36. You're guaranteed a 3 to 1. You're guaranteed now. I'll be putting that right up, not messing about. Rather getting 3 to 1 or something better. 34. You can take a 34 on it if you're risking 8. If you're risking 8 points and you got 34 up, you know. So no, I must get the 40. You don't have to. Easily saying this is wobbling about. Sod it. Click out. Good night. Trading day done. I'm going to read a book. Play with yourself. Whatever you're going to do. Chess, I mean, of course. Get good at chess. I should work on that. I was chess champion in my school when I was in year 5. Didn't have it in year 6. I was runner-up in year 4, and I shouldn't have been. I let the occasion get to me. I could have won a Maths Monster T-shirt. Said one of my busy friends, George, got it. He beat me. Played him in the first round the next year. I thrashed the living Christ out of him. But on the day, he got the Maths Monster champ. I got overwhelmed. I played dumb moves. I wasn't myself. I wasn't looking at the board. I should have looked at the board and had the live chess pieces follow it. Had live chess pieces. Big showdown. And I got done. I got stuffed. Me and my big head. Me and my 9-year-old big head. Oh, it's so bloody close. I mean, listen. You're this close. You're going to hang in there. Just push your stop loss up higher and higher and higher. You would have been taken out earlier. But, you know, if you just say, no, I'm cool. I'll let it ride. I don't care if it comes back to 25. I'm all right. Then you dance like 38. 38. Guaranteed. Just move it up there. What a move, huh? Move of the morning. There's the first little, there's 1, 2, 3, 2, call that the first symbol, 2, 3, can't make it. Big one, big one, big one, little one, and out. Pretty much push down there, comes back, push down there. So we get a lower low, not by a long way. Push down there is a lower low. So 3 big pushes. Well, 2, all a decent size. There's there's your channel there. We're stuffed. Finally, up. Huge. Oh, you've hit it. You've hit it. God damn it. I think that's almost me done. I think we're only going to do I can't hack it. I'm just going to be very bloody patient from this point onwards because I can't see where it's going to go from here. We're a fair way from the average now, where I don't like to trade. It's close to the average too. They're a good guide. They're not the be-all and end-all. And just be ripped through at times. Certainly if you just wanted a 1.5 to 1, you'd be done way early. There you go, you're done. You decide, no, I'm going to follow through, then you're up 44. And you're near the top. Just take the sodden profit. No, I want a 10 to 1. All right, fine. Fine. But, you know. Kids, what do you say? It's a very, very good move, that. Very good move. What's this one? I don't think I've played it. That's how I feel about slippage. This move, it's from bottom, right at the bottom, and it's gone past the top. 60. Where's the entry? The only real entry is using RSI. And you get all but 13 of it. Pretty decent. Unless you're going to say, no, that's the bottom there. I've got the bottom. Well, you could have been trading that. That's a loss. You're trading that. That's a win. There's the top. There's the top. It's definitely the top. So you go down there. You probably go, oh, okay, it's into the... okay. There's a buy. There's a buy. Mini profit on that, little mini loss on that. Then you go, yes, finally, pay dirt. Because you're picking up little profits anyway. What if you've done that little nothing? Mini one, little mini loss. Mini loss. Yeah, mini loss there. Whew. Might be thinking, oh no, it's very close. No. And then finally get in here. Amazing. 55. Sometimes when you see those big moves, it's the most disheartening thing. You haven't got a way of getting on. There was no way for me to get on using the method that I've been using. It really is only the RSI. Saying, hang on, double bottom. I think that's a valid trade there. Seeing if there's just going to be a reset, or if it's going to go all the way up, see what you can get. That, on the other hand, is sort of a no man's land trade. Got 1-3, and I think we're back with trend. Back with trend. At this point, you're starting to push that overbought. If you were going for 30, you'd say, oh yeah, it is. I'm happy with the way I've got it. That's a real push, but that is on price. You can say, okay, we're back where we were, and there's a reversal. And there you can say, okay, price and RSI. And to be fair, it did move over 1-to-1. It's fine. You still get 0.5% out of it. Yeah, no. Continuation, but that is the reversal. Double bottom RSI. We've gone over it so many times now. Okay. Now do I take this? What's hit the overbought? So I'm less inclined. I want to reset. It's a huge move. I'm not getting in on a bounce on this. Or am I? I only need 1.5. Do I risk it? Could be that it's just about to take off and really take off. It's academic at the moment. Could easily turn blue in a tick. See, quite often you see a little red move and then blammo. Look at that. That was see if that's only a small move, and then blammo. But this is more than that. This is a massive move in the context of the chart. So I'm not inclined. To go with it. It's gone blue anyway. I'm not trading an inside or small candle. It's gone red again. Red, blue, red, blue. Make up your goddamn mind. It's blue. 2, 1, and blue it is. The 20 is now caught up with the 200. Shall we trade the crossover? No, absolutely not. Do not trade crossovers. Do not trade lagging indicators. EMA, of course, lagging indicator. Treat it as support and resistance. That's fine. That's fine if you want to treat it as resistance or support. Not a problem, dude. Now, do I take it if this is red? Long way to go. I mean, it's a long time in this level of trade. It's gone blue again. Price holding up. And again, it's right on 18,000. In come the orders. In come the orders. How big was the move from bottom to top there? 64. That's 2 whole astrological signs according to WD Gann. What's the moon movement? Hey, don't knock it till you tried it. That's all I can say.
Hawk.
Okay, thank you. If anyone's trying to chat, I can't see you. Don't know why. Might need to work on it. Do not know. Bit of red. Yeah, red. Listen, it's been a good hour. We've seen a good move upwards. It took, essentially, from 8:36 to its peak at 9 o'clock. So the time as well, I think, making a difference there. Get timed orders as well with the big boys sometimes. No doubt there was a bit of not just selling off but buying in. You can see where people would take. I took a buy there. The price went up. I got 12 out of the market. Why couldn't I have more and more? Red candle. Should I be trading that? Bar. What are you talking about? Bar. Another 13 drop. I'm going to get a reset so I can have an entry and maybe get my 3%. We're just going to end the day with 1.5. Hey, nothing wrong with that. But I prefer 3. Oh, the nerves. When you're ahead, that's when the nerves kick in sometimes. I've got to get you. That's something that, got to overcome being in profit and just saying, that'll do. Because if there's a target to be hit, you've got to be ready to go. It's much easier if the first one just hits its target. Because you think, but I'm some ahead. I'm ahead. Psychologically, that's what's doing me in right now. Now, technically, if I'm not cherry picking, I take the next trade, don't I? Ouch. I think I'm going to be rescued by the market here. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be rescued by the market here. I'm going to get a third red bar, and it's not an insider. One, two downwards. I think that's a good indicator. That a bit of indecision. You come in. Wow, big move. I would have been just happy to get the bit that I needed to get out too, but nice big reversal. So if you're looking to trade those reversals, I think that's what you need to look for. The RSI is a beauty for that. I think it's the best one for it. Lower low, just, but a high low on the RSI, right near a bottom. We've already gone very close to the overbought. We've already been there before. Price hasn't moved all that much, so only 15. And that's, if you're looking at that, we're starting to think reversals. Is that? I think that's a worthy one. And where it nearly goes there, I think that's a worthy one as well. Okay, just getting better at this, getting a feel for it. It's the discipline, you see. You've got to be sitting at the monitor if you're going to trade with this type of chart. I don't think you can do it all day. It's just murder. For me, psychologically, if you had to do it day in, day out for 8 hours, nah. Hence, have a target. And try and get it within the time. But and you're not always going to hit it. But if you have, I think it's worthy. You're starting to look. Now, if that was at the right timing, I'd be looking at that as a reversal, I think. Price is higher. That's a good signal, that. That's that really angled W. Bang, 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 and then you're looking to get in there. Doesn't try to take off from there. There's lower, there's higher. But not a great entry. You would have made a small loss, and then you go lower there. I'd be thinking, nah. This is what I thought this morning, and I got that. Nearly a 3 to 1. If I'd gone for 2 to 1, I'd be fine. You could have thought about that. Would have been lost, but that's. Could have thought about that, but there's a resistance. No, I think that's a far better one. Double bottom. Or, and the thing is here, well, no, I think that's, if you're looking for reversal, you could have taken that. I think that just ticks more boxes. Just looking at it, just holding the price, little tad below. That's really good. I like to see the price actually go below and then the reversal. I think that's probably the best signal of all. So a good reset coming up here. Looks like the price is going to lock horns with the support from the averages. That's what we're looking for, the interaction between averages and price. Not just simply relying on a crossover on an indicator with a lagging indicator. No, don't do that. Don't do it. God, imagine how... There's some people on who... I'm just looking at the recommended channels that are coming up for me. Some guy's got 6.9 people watching right now. It must be amazing to have that many people watching. It's like a local broadcaster, isn't it? A decent local radio station would be happy with that sometimes. Okay, we've hit the average. It's bouncing up. Can we get a little bit of blue and then some and some red again. Or it might just give us nothing. Nothing. So all we need is 1.5. We're trying to get it for a 1.5% profit on the next, and that would be us for the day. Then I put up the target hit. And there is no more to be done. I'm very itchy. I need my medication for my psoriasis. I haven't got it yet. I'm using a medication that's not adequate. Hence I'm itchy. Yeah, that's what I think. You know what I think about that? To be fair, the doctors I saw the other day, Wednesday last week, played a blinder. They were great. The nurses, the doctors, fantastic. All of them. Bloody marvellous. If they had a bit more support, that'd be great. How about some music? Want to hear some music? Okay, here we go. Let's have some. Beautiful. 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 Play Looney. What's Looney? Oh yes, I did. Fire. I think I played. What's Fire?
Fire!
That's right. I like these sounds. I think they're fine. A fine set of sounds. If you want to play them, play them. It's filling up the world with sound. Oh. I'm tempted to take a break, but I know that I shouldn't. I think we've reached a crucial point where we might get some blue here, and it might be something about to happen because we're back at the averages. But I've got to take note of the RSI. It's just V'd back down. I got a little bit of a signal there. Possibly could have gone with that, but we really didn't, did we? Did we? Because we're all in this together. Remember George Osborne? That's what he said. We're all in this together. Really. Thanks to the idiot. Anyway. I'd have to trade an inside candle on that. I'm not trading inside candles. Too unreliable. think we're on the halfway. I think it's retraced by 50%. That be accurate? 64, 31, yeah. It's got eyes. You should be able to eye it up. But on the Fibonacci, you'd be even, yeah, well, okay. Not a big fan of the Fibonacci. Okay, that's probably about 61 on the Fibonacci, you see. Oh dear. Well, I'm not going to get a signal from this, I think. It's an indeterminate signal. Signal. I think we're looking to go short again, quite frankly. It's pretty much just V'd off the top. Here we got a proper bounce, which is you can trade. That is eminently tradable. This, you're just going to say reversal. Bloody tough thing. Can easily come back on you. If you wanted to take the first insight candle, you'd be up. You would nearly hit the 3 to 1. And I would be out if I would have been moving that. Stop loss tight. Even on the second, what, you get 12 on that? Yeah, comfortably 15. It's just too strong a move. The moves are really strong. Maybe I should say, just get in. Well, I'm not a fan. It can work. It can work. But it's not the most composed type of entry. I'd like to be a bit more composed when I enter. And to be fair, look, I'm not trading anything that is not the signal that I'm given. I took it, there it was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 in, and we nearly got our 3 to 1. I am going to pay attention when we're hitting the bottom, and that's a bottom off a big run right there, and then you get a signal on the RSI. I think that's a decent trade. We get a bottom off a decent signal. So even that, you could possibly trade and you get a break even. That's unfortunate. It was just the one, but it's pre 8 o'clock. With the right spread, you're 3 to 1 comfortably. Unfortunate not to get a 3 to 1 on that. But there we go. Where's our bottom? We're very close to the oversold mark, and then you get a double bottom, that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm going to consider that in the future. It's either that kind of entry, which is entirely valid, really good entry, very good entry, not there and there. Wouldn't let it mess you about. Don't let it mess you about. Might have taken you out. That's the only danger. Maybe on the second candle there. Takes us in, and we're okay. Candle. Let's see how far this goes now. It's bouncing up. It's going to be another V bounce. Could easily be. That's not an entry for me, though. Upsy daisy, bouncy, 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 bouncy. Big one, this. Got a long way to come back down. But then again, so did the entry that we came in upon. Could have easily just taken it out and you wouldn't know. Not from the chart, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know from that. I'm telling you. You wouldn't know from that. One minute to go on this one. It's big move, big move. 25 in the last 6 minutes. within the last 6 minutes, within the last 5 and a bit. Big rebound. Could easily consider that. Like, that's your big move and that's your bounce, and you could consider that. If it comes back down here, we're in. Is it a bit far? If it does come all the way, I'd still be only using an 8 stop, which might be stupid. How's the 1 minute look? Well, it's in the red, but you could easily have taken that, for example. So that would have been fine. And that would certainly be fine. That's a yes all day. Right. But a bit wobbly. I mean, you could have taken those as inside candles. I'm going to be staying away from the 1 minute on the DAX. Yes, there are good opportunities, but yes, there's a lot of crap you've got to deal with. False signals just not false, they're just not very good. They're just not as good. They don't work as well. There's no edge. Here, I think there's a bit of an edge. You can lose. There's no entry here, for example, where there would have been a profit, but say, for example, that moved just a bit more and it was ended up blue. You might have said, you know what? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Big move downwards. Coming off an overboard signal, which applies to the DAX. It says German 30. I know that. German 30. Beginning another blue, which should take us out. I'm not going to go in another blue. 30 seconds on this one. Nearly half past. Hour and a half in. It's been a while since we took our trade. But it was a good one. In profit. Profit. That's what we're here for. I may need to find a way to trade longer, but for the moment, 2.5 hours is plenty. Could do an afternoon session. Staring into space, aren't I? It's because you need sleep, you know. Sleep's the thing. If you don't get enough sleep, you're just not going to function. Well, okay. Wonderful. Trade the inside candle for a buy? I don't think so. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to. It's a decent move back up, but there was it's too much of a V shape. Bearing in mind, if we want to treat it as a bounce, well, it's getting up there. Could always go for a short still if it narrows in the next few, because we had 4 on the bounce. So the narrowing there is I think is a good sign. But it's choosing not to do that. That's all right. I think the best signals are the ones where it goes higher and then you get a reversal on here. We're not really getting that at the moment. Is it a continuation? Well, no, the move is just too big. It's 30 points. It's just returning to the high. So nothing for me to work with. I need a very different system to make that work, or simply say, well, I'm going to have losses, but you know what? Inside candle, bam, and there's a loss, bam, but there's moves down and then bam, yeah, there's an inside candle, boom. But there's see that? Could easily get on that loss. Then you get in there. That's all right. Get in there. Oh, not so good. There's your salt there. You're out. Then you come. Is that too many? Maybe on the 1 minute you go for 3. So you got there, then you're out there. Did you get on that? No, loss. Break even. Loss. Loss. Minor win. Loss. Huge win. And there'll probably be enough to cover you, you know, but you need that move. So I'm not a fan. I'm now not officially not a fan. Oh, so could treat it as a continuation, but in that case, it's too many candles. Too many bars. They're bars, not candles. I think it works well, this. I'm happy with it. Jet propelled. Right. Let's have a look at some sounds, man. You got some sounds? Oh, pussycat. I like that one. I find it very soothing. It's almost put me to sleep almost. If we'd been doing the closing below the average, so you would have been able to trade there until there, or just simply, you know what we're risking 4, just want to make 12. We'll say, you know what, we'll just follow it down. You would have been out there, you would have made 19. They say, oh, no, it's gone down again. Oh, just made a little bit. Down we go, but finally closes. There, you make 9. And here you go. But if you risk 8 on that, I think you'd be quite willing to take a 3 or a simply just follow the what's the sort of, you know, at most if you want to get 40 out of it, get a 5 to 1. Always possible. There's an example of a 5 to 1. Whoop, narrowing. Is this a reversal? Is this sort of like a reversal that on a higher time frame? If it was on the 5, it would be doable, wouldn't it? How's the NAS looking? Wow. Loving the Asian moves. 70. 16. 25. Very nice. Some nice Asian moves. On the if you prepare to use a bigger Spread. Not horrific. Oh my goodness. 0 CAD. Let's get that on a time frame. Forex is a different beast. I think you've got to look for levels. And a lot of the time you're going to be looking for range trading. A little bit of a trend there. I mean, you're going to need bigger time frames. I can't trade that. I can't bloody well trade that. That's garbage. That's why I trade the DAX. Finally getting a red. Reddish candle appearing. I've had a wider candle. So I always take as a bit of a signal that it's going to move one way or the other. It's going to hit and move southwards on the 1 minute. So here's the problem. You take that, it's breaking. You take buying that, you'll make a loss. It's just too many little niggly bloody losses, quite frankly. You do get more entries if you're just deciding to take 6s instead of 8s. That's a 3 to 1. Right. Enough of that. So what chart am I using? It's a Heikinashi 2-minute chart with the DAX. The DAX is the top 40 German listed companies. It's an index. And there's a way of measuring the prices, which I won't go into here, because it's not that important. All that you need to know is that the price is there. It's hovering around the 18,000 mark at the moment, which it's done for quite some time. We're fortunate it was quite away from that this morning. Yeah. Got a nice bit of volume and an impulse move. Pretty much the last hurrah for it. And made 1.5% on it. Not an entry, and that could have been, had we been looking for reversals, that would have been it. Big time. But we weren't. I'm quite happy to stick with what I know. Now, should this be an entry? Being near a top? Well, it probably should. Am I cherry picking? Oh, I'd like to thank Adobe. Genuine Services alert for moving the goalposts. I had products that were bought and paid for, and they say, no, we're moving the goalposts, you can't use it anymore, they're illegal. And bam, you're in. Stop loss at 5.9. Being only 9 from the top. It's not the... It's reasonably close. Should I have entered? Well, according to the rules, yes. I should. I'm kind of glad at this moment that I didn't. But I could be proven wrong in a tick. We're up by 3-ish. Am I just too cowardly after the first trade? Should we just say no? That's a trade. Go with it. But I didn't. It's hovery around the 17,998 mark. So it's also because it's in the 18,000. I'm just thinking. Nothing to stop it moving northwards. Just as it had now. Oh, see, this is where I could be wrong. And if I am, I'm going to hang my head in shame and take a break. And feel tempted to give myself lashes, but I'm not going to. I never would. Like a certain former British Prime Minister from the 19th century. No one recent. Got a complete blank on bloody names recently. I need to exercise more. I do, rather than sit in a chair. Apparently it has an effect on the memory if you don't exercise enough. So I'm taking that to heart. But hopefully once I'm on my medication, it'd be easier for me to do. Hopefully I can lose a little bit of weight and take advantage of all this stuff. How much would we be up? 5. All right. Break even yet? No. Loss would be about 3. Up it goes. Shrink it down a little bit for the moment. There we are. Is it going to hit that high? Sound like Wham, don't I? Yes. Up to 6. More fool me, I probably should have taken it. I said I wouldn't cherry pick, but I did, didn't I? Still 35 to go on this. Making a little bit of a loss at this juncture. Just move it up. About 1. Up it goes, near the high. Would we start thinking about a reversal at this point? Is that a better bet? Start thinking about a reversal. Sharing it with you.
It's always more fun to share with everyone.
Yep, just sharing that with you. There we are. Up 8. That's a 1-to-1. So not a million miles away from getting the day done. So, more fool me. It's at 9.7. I can move that up there. It's at 11.3. Oh! You want to move it tight? You want to move it to 1-to-1? You want to move it tight? If you move it tight, you get 1-to-1. It's going to hit. Bugger me. It's 9.8. It's not there yet. It's 10. I'm just keeping it there for the moment. It's 10? No. Now I'm moving it up to 8. Oh, what a mistake of a maker, huh? .9. Gonna take me out? It's gonna take me out at a 1-to-1. I reckon. And I wouldn't be trading for 0.5%. Oh, still in. See, if you're playing it smart, you hit the target. You have. You hit the target. Damn it. Serves me right for cherry picking. I can't stand that. Give me a break. Give me a break. I'm hitting the bottle. Right. Let's look at that. There's the entry. There wouldn't have been much slippage. It hits it. It hits it comfortably. Oh, for God's sake. What have I done? Clear frigging signal, kids. Lots of blue, little bit of red. In. And then we're done. Target hit. Psychologically, that's the name of the game. It's the psychology. Clear friggin' signal. Do not cherry pick. Take it. Clear friggin' signal. Took it. Didn't cherry pick. And I was thinking, oh, we usually take. Well, but what about blah 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 blah? Friggin' take the signal. No signal. No signal. No signal. No signal. Take it. And then manage. We got the Haikanashi, then to manage it. It's all set there. Oh, that. See, you play Football Manager, you have all. You get FM. This is much harder to deal with. Up here, it's my body as well. It's the whole body reacts to it. Oh, can I continue for another 39 minutes? I don't know. Does that mean I'm done? Oh, God, don't tell me I'll get another red one. Right at the top. If I take this one, it loses. Because I should have been out. See, now the miner's going to start playing games. I don't think I can take another trade today. I think I'm absolutely... I'm stuffed. I was a little bit tired to begin with, but we got that momentum at the beginning. Nearly got there. Just a few points more, and it would have been... Oh, see the way you just talk about these things. It can be absolutely this. It is this.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little.
Loony. But this is what it can do to you. We're back tight with the... It's not like there was a problem with the average being too far away. Eek. Bad. We had 1.5 on the board. I only needed to get the 1.5. There it was. It'd still be in it. If we just let the trade run, we'd still would have got 1, and that would be good for the day as well. But why would you? Why would you? You're just going to take that 1.5. 2 1.5s is 3. Do the math. Thankfully, this is tap water in a glass bottle, chilled in a refrigerator, meant for wine. We have in our centre table in the kitchen. How very middle class. Came to the house. Used to have signs about wine around the kitchen. The previous owner. Thanks for the deal. My wife and I used to indulge a little bit in that, but we don't now. Just life's too hard. You don't want to go down there. So I do that. Yeah, mumble. Snakes on a plane. Ha ha ha. Right. Cat, put me to sleep. Just put me to sleep right now. Very nice. Is that my favourite? I don't know. But this is how I feel about that trade. You know, it's actually how I feel inside. Is this? That's the truth of it. I should have bloody taken it. to my eternal. See, when you've got points on the board, I don't lose them. Don't lose them. You can't afford to think like that. That's how I'm thinking right now, because I'm seeing, oh, there's an entry. But I'm also thinking that should have taken me out. So psychologically, I think my day is done. I think my day is done. That being the case, this is enough. Target should have been hit, which isn't the same thing. I know. But psychologically, see, you get in there, my worry is, and I see that. You take 1.5. Is it just going to move on again? We just happen to be in a trending market, and I'm just being an absolute div. Probably the latter. But I'm not a div. I'm just learning. I'm learning. It's part of the learning curve. Tomorrow, we're not going to do that. No more cherry picking. Hey, we took a first trade, we didn't cherry pick, it got us on the road. Now we've got to overcome the next hump. When you've got part profit, okay, you take the risk again. Here we go. You're already moving well. Look at that. That's a nice move to begin with. It's not huge, but it's decent. Halfway through it. You high. It's probably, to be fair, it's not an area that you would want to be trading, but you should be able to realise, okay, it's about 1.5 to the next high. So you've got a good shot at least getting a 1-to-1 on it. And the 1.5, it's only 4 points more. Christ, that's easily done. There's a few chess players appearing, is it? Yeah. They've got a few followers. I'm just chatting. 7.7k for some of them. All right. Very well. But I'm going to take it to 10. Because I'm going to hit the bottle. I'm going to get in the bath or the shower. Probably a shower. Need to wake up a bit. Freshen up. Hey, listen, I made a profit of 1.5% on the dummy trade. Thankfully, it ain't real. But you've got to treat it like it is. And deal with it. Now, what we're seeing is actually the type of thing I was half expecting. Making a little move and then just coming back to just chop us out. I was trying to avoid, but there was no need. There was enough tank in the petrol to take us to where we needed to go. Enough zoom in the zoom plane. Zoom. But to be honest with you, I think I'm spent. I think that's me. So in a tick, I'm going to put up the stream ending. Give it another minute. See if anything it's going to take us out. It's going to take us out. So I was right to not get into this one, but by rights, we're done. And this is why I think the having the target is the right thing to do. As I talk myself into this, it's good to think aloud. So I thank you for being there. Much appreciated. Tomorrow I'll be back. Same DAX time. Same DAX channel. This will be uploaded onto Vortex Trading Live, which is my channel for trading. It's good. It's good channel. It's good. If you want to see this all over again and see how I muffed it, I talked myself out of not taking the next trade, but I should have. Be my guest. It should be a hoot, an absolute hoot, for you, not for me. I won't be watching it. I did it. I made it. I don't need to watch it. I am the content. I am the content. What sound shall I go out with? This one? Yeah, just simply that. Yeah. Yep. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Oh. Well, I think at this point, half an hour early, it doesn't matter. Trading is what it is. This is not a video game. This is real life. I am using a dummy account, but my God, the psychology when I do it is very, very real. I assure you. I feel extremely shit about not taking that trade. But let it go. Because tomorrow's another day. We start again. We've made 1.5% profit. It's good. It's a positive. We've got the dummy moving in the right direction. And if we can keep on doing that, I'll be happy boy. Happy boy. It's a bit where I say goodbye a little bit early today. But thank you very much for watching. We are done.